Good morning, everyone. We got Kevin Scott here. He dropped in a $10 super chat asking for the frosty red dice. So thank you there, Kevin. $10 super chat. And I put a note in there, Kevin, by the way, those dice never came yet. You know, those were ordered a while back, but anyhow, let's get started here. 5, 4, 5, 4. Split part 5-2. Might go to that rhythm rolling that we did yesterday. That ended up really nice yesterday. 2 of the last 3 shooters were decent. Ace deuce. Five, 6. 3 numbers that are not so great to start off with, but 2 of those are paying numbers on the come out. Yes. Six, 3. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I didn't know if they were supposed to be here or not. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Kevin. I just want to make sure that they weren't lost in transit or something. Three, 5. 4, 1. Had a good conversation on Messenger yesterday with a lazy dog, so that was nice to hear from him. Four, 4, hard 8. All right, front side both dice. So we can get 1 die off access or a single pitch or 1 or primary. So. Five, 3, single pitch. Left eye rolled off. So getting excited. Less than a month left here for the Crapsee here. So be starting to prep for that. The bankroll's gonna be pretty minimal, I think, going down there. 1, 4, 5. Trying to make this trip as cheap as possible. It's still going to cost a little bit. So looking at probably about a $500 a day bankroll, probably Good morning, Mad Hatter. Any improvements? Depends on what you consider an improvement. 415. We can keep those dice flying tight together like that. That's probably one of the things I'll be working on today. Making sure that they're released even and flying close together as they go down the table. That's what you meant by any improvements. And obviously the landing zone is a big thing, so it comes down to grip and release today. Three, 6. I was kind of going through yesterday, Matt, what you had said about my wrist bending. I don't know exactly how it was bending. Yes, Sue, good morning. You want me to split apart a little bit, but it's still primary topside, both dice. If I can get them to fly together and then land relatively square, they should line up pretty close to the back wall there. Good morning, William. Heading to Crapsee. Yeah, I can't get Crapsee and the live streams to go together at the same time. That's my problem with it. Unless I'm on the computer for one and then my phone for the other. 4-1. Fingers glued. I believe they should be. One of the things I'm feeling is, and I know my grip is right, when I come in here and my index fingers on the corner of the dice, I slide over just a little bit. So what that does is it moves my middle finger over. So I should be centered on that crease there. But hey, let's get the show started here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours, too. Today's episode number 622 of the Level Up program, and this is about my daily practice to shoot at dice at the craps table, as well as playing at blue-collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we have Kevin Scott checking in number 1, and he threw in a $10 super chat asking for the frosted red dice. Thank you, Kevin, for that super chat. It's very much appreciated. We got Mad Hatter checking in. We got EF Sue checking in. We got William checking in. And Mike, the 85 Bears, is here early today. Good morning, Mike. So let's get started here. If you are watching live on Crapsee, make sure you do say, on the YouTube, make sure you do say hi. Let us know that you're here. If you're playing along with Crapsee, click on that live tab that'll bring you over to the table that we're using today. Remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes here. So use it accordingly. But anyhow, let's get started right away. We'll start off with a $15 pass line bet. And let's call that all bets set to start off with. We're going to start off with the 5-4-5 for Hardway set and see how it works. We might switch over to the rhythm rolling pretty fast here today because that seemed to work really well yesterday. Two of the last 3 shooters were decent. Let's go 5-4-5-4 and dice out. We got a 5-5 hard 10. That's the old bait bushel. So I'm marking a point of 10. It's a primary top side, both dice. And we're starting off our bankroll today at 57.54. So we're going to try to get it up to somewhere around hopefully 63, 65, somewhere in that area today. We'll see how that goes. And we're going to go 320 across bet level. And that'll put us at $35 in odds. In my odds, I try to match what that number should have been as far as the bet goes. Again, 5454 is the dice set. So the focus today is going to be the release, grip, and try and get those dice to land relatively flat on the other side of the table. And we'll go all bets set, dice out. So 5454. And 167. That's both dice off axis. So quick 7 ouch. And that one didn't feel bad, didn't look too bad. But hey, this is how we started yesterday. We're going to give the Hardway set one more chance here. That would have been a 7, whether it was the house set or the Hardway set. So that really doesn't tell us too much if we keep on going both dice off axis. So that would definitely be a change of set here. I think it's the first 1-6 or 6-1 that I had today so far. So again, let's go $15 pass line bet. And all bet set. I'm sure Joel's not here yet, or else he'd be cursing me, so he's probably happy he didn't get in early. Okay, so 156 KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark that point of 6. That's the left eye off axis, which is normal for my throw. Good morning, Durso. Don't work some out. Says Mad Hatter. So anyhow, again, we're going to go 320 across on our bet level. And this time we're going to go 45 in odds. And let's call it all bet set. 22 people playing along here. 10 people watching. This out. Yeah, 369 is triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So that'll be hit number 1. And that'll allow us to go 66 inside pressure. Extra 15 in odds. Again, we're going to go 5454. Okay, good morning, Brian. Brian from Green Bay. And all bet set. Dice out. Another double. This is a double pitch. Just that 7 ouch. Dang it. 0.7. Okay, we're going to switch back over to that rhythm rolling that we had success with yesterday. 5454. Double pitch is a 347. So far we've had both dice off axis or a double pitch. So it's double doubles, and doubles on the Hardway set is not a good combination. So we got to ladder up for this next time here. 3, 2, 3, 6 for our dice set, cousin 1 3V dice set. And let's go $30 on that pass line. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. 3, 2, 3, 6. Five, 6, yo chef. 3, 2, 3, 6 with a 5, 6 yo result. Pass line winner. Come on, natural loser for the DP. And we're going to take that. We're going to put $5. I'm going to try Jacob from Wagery this thing. We're going to go $5 on all the Hardways. We'll go $5 any craps. We'll go $10 any craps. So we use up all $30 that we had won there. Maybe we'll get lucky on something here. Then we had a 5, 6. So that's going to be 4, 5, 4, 6 dice set. 4, 5, 4, 6. And all bets set. You texted Danny yesterday. That's good. Hopefully he's doing well. I saw these on John's show yesterday. So 4, 5, 4, 6 is 3V in the bottom side this time. 6, 4, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So let's mark the point of 10. And that was using a 4, 5, 4, 6 dice set. 6, 4, 10 results. And it's going to bring us to a 5, 6, 5, 4. 5, 6, 5, 4. And we are laddering up these bets here. So let's go 60, 40 across. And that'll give us a $70 pass line odds. Okay. Call that all bets set. And dice out. 5, 6, 5, 4. Dice they cross on us. We have a 2, 1, 3 ace deuce. That's Alfredo sauce. No help for us. And that's even a 5, 6, 5, 4 with a 2, 1, 3 result. Brings us to a 4, 2, 4, 1. 3V in the bottom again. 4, 2, 4, 1. And all bets set. Dice out. 2, 4, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So we hit number 1 for us. That was using a 4, 2, 4, 1 dice set. And a 2, 4, 6 result. So let's go 110 inside pressure. And we'll put an extra $15 on that 4. We'll put an extra 15 on the odds. Brings us to a 6-2, 6-4. Cross sixes on the top. 6-2, 6-4. Good morning, lazy dog. And all bets set. Dice out. And we got a hard 6 to double degen. So that'll be hit number 2. That'll be enough to get us out of the sure with some profit as recovery. And that was a 6-2, 6-4 dice set. The 3-3 hard 6 result. One dice off axis there. Sorry, man. I have the ad set at the lowest possible setting that there is. Ad header, so I apologize, but not much I can do about that. We'll bring our bets down. Let's go 96 across. Hopefully we can knock that point off. 25 brought back to the rack. 111 on the table. We got a 3-2, 3-6. 3 because in 1. And we'll call it all bets set. And dice out. So it's thundering outside. There's a storm coming through right now, and it's thundering. So hopefully our service lasts throughout the storm. Dice they cross. We have a 3-1 for the medium size Joe. Craps Master Journey. And that's using this. I don't know what we used for that dice. I would have called 3-2-3-6. I can't remember what we used for it, so I'll just mark it in as that. I don't think it was that. I don't remember. Got to write it down. So let's go to $25 on that 4. We'll make it a buy bet. And that's going to bring us to a 2-3-2-1. They said 2-3-2-1. Yeah, I got that too, lazy dog. I have 2 different devices, yeah. But I'll bet set here. They thought 2-3-2-1. Four two, holy cannoli, the 4-2-6. And a 2-3-2-1 dice set with a 4-2-6 result. Single pitch of the dice. And let's go with $30 on that 6. And that's going to bring us to a 1-4-1-2. They said 1-4-1-2. Cross sixes on the bottom. 1-4-1-2. Good morning, SJ. Long time no see, my friend. All bets set and this out. A little short on the landing zone, but we have a 1-5-6 KitchenAid mixer. That left one did stop as the right one went forward. 1-4-1-2, they set 1-4-1-2, and we get a 1-5-6 result. Okay, so we've got that was a 6. So let's go to $42 on that 6. And that's going to bring us to a 4145. 3V on the bottom. 4145. And all that's set. Nice out. Okay, so we're not going to regroup them. $257. That is Bruce. It's a little bit of a longer roll. For 145 and 257. Almost double digits rolls there. Excuse me. Got a little bit of sneezes today here. Knock on wood, I've not gotten that sickness that's been through the house here yet. So Matt Hatter wants to know if SJ is going to go to the Craps for the Cure, and he goes bourbon. So I'm not sure what that means. So we recovered a little bit, $265, so almost one full shooter there. So let's stay laddered up on this again one more time. See if we can get back to almost that break even. We're down about $390 to go. Yeah, well, 390 is what we're down. 3236 is our dice set. All that set and dice out. So you're not gonna be able to make it, okay? That is, I will be leaving on September 11th is the date of my departure. 167. S-Line winner, come out natural. So again, that's going to allow us to play that come out game maybe. 3236 and 167. And we're going to switch it over to the 3632 now. That's 2 sevens in a row. 3632. Hope we get off that variation. But that'll keep us at the 30-hour pass land belt. We'll pick up all the hardways. Whoops. Hardways. And we'll go 10-hour craps check. And those are working, of course. All that set and dice out. 3632. And we got 437. Wow. And that's another pass line winner. Come on, natural. That's a double pitch of the dice, by the way. So that one, we're going to stay with that 3632. And we're going to repeat our bets because that was a break even on that. So repeat them. Again, 3632. And all bets set. Dice out. I get some length and some quality to these rolls here. It's a 4-5 R9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark the point of 9. 3632, and we got a 459 result. Again, we're laddering up on this one. So again, 640 across. And that's going to bring us to 70 in odds. And then we will go with a 1415 dice set, a 1415. I'm not staying at Planet Hollywood with Jen and the others. I'm going to be in an Airbnb with Brian from Holy Roller, Ian, and Leon from Great Craps. The four of us are going to be in a B&B. So, but I'm sure we'll be at the Planet Hollywood occasionally, as well as the Palace Station. And I would like to get down to Fremont Street also a little bit during that stay, probably on Thursday night. So, Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce, 1415 dice set. So that's going to be single pitch of the dice. And that'll bring us to a 4145 dice set. I'm sorry, 4142. And we'll call that, yes, crapsee.com is the web link, yes. Make sure if you guys are going that you get in there. I guess it's $100 for entry to the event, and they'll get you a little gift bag. And then access to the Cross for the Cure event, as well as any of the group tables that we have at the Palace Station. 6-1. You're good. Not good here. That is 4142 is the dice set. Yeah, we gotta figure this out here today. We're down about $1,000 here so far, so gotta get some of this money back here. That was one dice off axis, so a single pitch. 5423. 5423, I'll win a set. We're gonna ladder up one more time. This will be our last time laddering up. I should probably go to a Jacob for my wagery this style betting, but I think we can turn this around here. A $45 pass line bet. And all bets set. Dice out. 5-4 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So it's marked at 0.09. 5423, and we got a 549 result. Single pitch. Dice. Okay. So we're laddering up on this, 640 across plus 320 across. And I don't know if we can get this in here, but let's see if we can do 95 in odds. We can. That's good. 5423. Good morning, Larry. Big kahuna. And dice out. Rolls are not going too great today, but we are trying a few different things to hopefully correct it. Yeah, this is one of these days I should probably go to bed. 2-5 Bruce. It's a primary hit. That's a huge hit here. Okay, we're gonna switch our betting around here. Let's switch our betting around and work on something going on here. Shoot, I'm at a loss, almost 5-4, 5-3. That was a primary hit. So if I have 5-4, 5-3, shoot, we can take care of that. We're gonna go. I'm gonna not make a line bet. We'll put a DC bet out after we get a line bet established here. So, yeah, Kevin, I hear you, man. I had the chance I'd be out of here too. But it is what it is. I'll bet set. This one. 5-4, 5-3. Three, 4, 7. Very frustrating. Pass line winner come out natural. Loser in the DP. So I've tried pretty much every dice set there is to use today, and none of them are successful. We'll try her again. And again, that's somebody else shooting. So 5-4, 5-3. It's your 6-5 or 5-6. Good morning, George. Okay, and let's go all bet set and dice out. Ace line, ace split apart, ace deuce. Alfredo sauce, pass line loser, come out winner for the DP. Again, that does nothing for me. I don't have any bets out there at the moment. We're through it and tomorrow I may have a 6-year-old. That would be nice. Yeah, yesterday we had a slow start also. We worked through it at the end. We had some nice shooters towards the end of the show. But again, all bet set here and dice out. Float 5, hard 9. 9 is a prevalent number here today. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Big Daddy Mac, marking a point of 9. Single pitch of the dice. Okay, we are going to go Jacob wager me this. So let's go 500 on a DC. 5-4, 5-3. I am staying on axis. I'm going off axis. I'm going double off axis, George. I'm a little bit of everything today. Just a cluster of everything today. It comes down to the dice throws don't look bad. I'm not really sure what's going on, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Getting primers. I'm getting pretty much every combination you can get today. 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Daddy Joe. So the DC will travel to the 10. Thank you, Larry. Thank you very much. And 5-4, 5-3. Yeah, just trying something a little bit different with the cameras and that. Okay, let's go with that 480 across that level. Take that 10 down. And we'll do some half pressing here to see if we can get some money back to the rack. We're down substantially today, but it is what it is. So let's go about set and dice out. 5, 4, 5, 3. That luck we did split off. We got a 2, 6, 8, the Duracell 8. Go out, support our live content, free live content. And give me that thumbs down today, because I definitely do not deserve a thumbs up. But it is what it is. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing also. We're close to that 4,000 mark for subscribers. So exciting to get close to that already. But we had an 8 that brought back $105. Let's go press that 6 and 8 up to 180 or 120 each. 5, 4, 5, 3. And all that set. Nice out. One, 6, 7. It's an ouch. Well, that helped switch the betting around a little bit. I should have done that a little bit sooner. Yeah, we got 25 minutes yet. Let's see if we can make it to 10 shooters today. Terrible. 7 shooting or 7 coming up. And that was a drift of the dice. Okay. Can stick with the same betting thing. We actually made $140 on that shooter. So a little bit of recovery. And I will call that all that set. 25 of you brave souls are still sticking with us on Crapsee. 5, 4, 5, 3. Kissing aces. Five, 6, yo chef. Pass line winner, come out natural loser for the DP. And now when I held onto the dice just a split second too long. That is a right die off axis. Getting no line bets for me yet. Something established here first. Roll quality has been pretty low throughout the day. We have shooter number 3 is at 23. All the rest of them are 7 or less roll quality points. Not too great for the day here. And dice out. Five, 2. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to switch grips because I have done pretty much everything else today. Get off this pattern, off this rhythm. It's a pass line winner. Come out natural again. Loser for the DP. We're going to stick with the 5, 4, 5, 3. 5, 4, 5, 4 dice set now. I'll go back to the Hardway set, but we're going to use the Yuri style grip. And we'll see if we can shake things up a little bit here. So get your bets in there. 27 people still braving along with me here. We have a great SRR today of 2.6. And all bets set. Dice out 5, 4, 5, 4. We're going to go Yuri style grip. We're going to try to drop it into the back wall there. 246. Kevin Carpenter 2x4. So it's mark 26. Single pitch of the dice. 5454. 246. And again, we're going to go Jacob wager me this style. 500 DP. 5454. And let's get some good quality rolls here now. All that set. Dice out. It's going to be a 4, 6, 10. Again, Waylon's best friend on the end, Daddy Joe. So our DC is going to travel to that 10 again. And this could be a right die off axis. That was kind of a weird one. The dice kind of stopped. They pivoted to the right just a little bit, but not much. 5-4, 5-4. Quality of that roll was not the best. Let's go 480 across bet level again, minus the point. And I'll call it all bet set and dice out. One, 4, 5 truck and camper. Five, 4 is going to be a left eye off axis. Single pitch on the right side. And that's $105 brought back. Let's put 25 on that 5. We'll go 25 on that 9. Sister numbers here to start off with. Excuse me again. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bet set. I think I'm allergic to something down here in the dungeon today. They saw it. Yeah, we got a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on it, and Daddy Joe again. And that's not good news for me because that knocks off that DC, I believe. So I just cannot win today. Just cannot win today. So DC comes down, we're going to let it fall. We'll keep our bets the same here. 5, 4, 5, 4, and hopefully we'll recover somehow here. Okay, have fun at work there, lazy dog. And all that set. Nice out. Too hard, 4 hard fuzzy 4-2. Let's go to Cruise. Brian, holy roller. Primary bottom side both dice. $46 brought back to rack on that roll there. Let's just go. $96 cross pressure. How's that? No. Yes. There you go. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Dice out. Five, 2, 7. Interesting. That's not wish. We got another 15 minutes left to try to figure this shit out. Okay. Okay. I'll go back up on the, we're going to do a DP this time. Let's go with a 750 DP. See if we can get our bets up a little bit to bring some money back here. And we'll go bet set. This out. Profile 4. Five, 6, you'll shop. Pass 9 winner, come out natural loser for the DP. Right die off axis. We're going to repeat our bets. So crash and burn session for me here. Good morning, David. David's up 250. That's awesome. Cashing out early. Smart choice. Smart choice. All bet set. This off these. Three, 6, 9. Triple D. Dice stock for Dan, so I'm marking a point of 9. Good morning, Danny. Puck off, checking in. We'll let that 640 cross level minus the point. Five, 4, 5, 4. And this out. Two, 6, 8, the Duracell 8. Hit to number 1 here. Right die off axis. And let's go the 150 on 8. We'll go 150 on that 6. And all that's set. This out. Placed it split apart. Another 426. Holy cannoli. 426. And let's go 180 on that 6, 180 on the 8. 5454. And all but set. Nice out. One, 4, 5 truck and camper. Left eye off axis. Let's go to 150 on that 5. Huggy Bear, good morning. Am I tracking left from right die just by eye? Yes, I'm actually, when I throw the dice, I watch the left eye the whole time. So wherever the left one ends up, that's the one that I announce first when I do the results. So I'm watching that left eye the whole way down. And normally what happens is my left eye bounces over, so it ends up on the right-hand side anyhow. Hopefully that answers your question. But yes, I watch one die the whole time. And we have another 415 truck and camper. And that time I left, I did, oops, that was a 1. Get over there. There we go. 415. That time the left did end up on the left. It actually is not that tough after you train your eye to kind of watch that. It was a little bit at first, but once you know what your throw does, it actually is pretty easy to follow. Let's go to 250 on that 5. Again, 5454. Great question. Good question. And all that set. Dice out. There we go. 6-1. 6-1 and done. Let's go one more shooter. This will be our last shooter coming up here. 4-5-4. That's both base off axis. We actually lost money on that one. Oh, because of that one don't pass. I almost got that whole don't pass back that we had lost in the beginning. Forgot about that. So we almost got back that one. We're not sure. We're down substantially for our bets today. So I'm just kind of going in degen mode right now. Still following Jacob for Wage Me this style of betting. And we're going to go total degen here, but still following certain principles. All bet set. This out. $415 truck and camper. So that actually scares me a little bit because I've been throwing a lot of 415s and my DP just traveled to the 5 now. So that being said, maybe we're gonna switch over to the all winner set. So hopefully we can stay off that 5. How's that for an answer? I know, we'll find out here. We're on to 5 there. So let's do this. Let's go 300, 360, 360. And we'll go 200. So that's going to be what? 720, 920. Let's go 150 on that field. And we'll use the field to spread across, and we'll just collect all the box numbers now. See if that works out for us. All that's set. Face out. For hard 8 square pair. So we'll go back up again on that in the field. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that's set. 30 people still playing along. I applaud all of you guys for sticking with me here. It's been rough going today. Five, 4, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So that'll be a winner on that field. So now we can use that field money to spread across on some of the bets. So we have $150 to spread out here. So let's do this once. Let's go 50, 50, and 50. So hopefully we get some double hits now. That would be nice. And all that's set. Face out. Leave it. $5-1 KitchenAid mixer. Got close on that one. 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. I'll take that. Yeah, we'll just repeat that field bet again. 5, 4, 2, 3. All bet set. Face out. Five, 2, 7. Okay, we're gonna go another shitter just for the shits and giggles because we still got another 4 minutes, and the way the rolls have been going, we'll be able to get it in. Hopefully not, but we will. So we are actually going to be on shooter number 10 coming up. Wow. Okay. Actually made $670 on that roll. 5, 4, 5, 4. Again, that was going DGen style. And that was a double pitch of the dice. That was a primary hit. I'm sorry, primary hit. So that's primary top side. Okay. We're going to stay with the same pass or don't pass bet here. All that set. 31 people playing along here. Obviously, the short game is what you want to play today. One hit and down or something close to that. It's the only way that you're going to get any money today. 5, 4, 2, 3. One, 3, 4, medium-sized Joe. Perhaps Master Journey. So marking that point of 4. And we're gonna go 640 across, and we'll go yeah, I'll go with that right there. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that set. That's all. 6, 3, 9. The easy 9, the Franks. $250 on that 9. And 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that set. This out. $415 truck and camper. Yeah, we'll go to 250 on that 5. So these are my normal trend betting questions that I'm going with. Just add a 0 to the end of it. And all that set. This all. Five, 3, 8. Great babe. Single pitch of the dice. Go to 300 on at 8. And all that set is out. A little bit long in the landing zone. 5-5 hard 10, Old Bay bushel. Double pitch of the dice. And we'll go 300 on that 10. There. Go. Let's take the all winner set here. And all that set. This out. Okay. Be nice to get some repeat numbers here. Four, 6, 10. I will take that. I will definitely take that. So 600 on that 10. And all that set. This out. Me. Magic Ace is 112. That's our first bookend for the day. No house week. Let's take it 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that set. This out. Two, 6, 8. Duracell 8. $420 on that 8. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that's out. This out. Here. 3, 2, 5, Justice Gen 5. I think that's our first Justice Gen for the day. I think all the other ones are 1 4s or 4 1s. And let's go to 250 on that. 5. No, I'm sorry, on 5, we're going to go with 350. And all that set. Days off. For hard 8 square pair. Now, if I was smart, and I am not smart today, but if I'm smart, I would come down with bets because that's actually up $700 for the day now. I recovered all of the stuff I lost. You know, I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna end up regretting this. I know I am. Yeah, we're gonna keep on going here. We're gonna bring the 8 to 600. Be satisfied, says Etiquette. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. But I'm going degen today anyhow, so I have numbers on the table that I normally would never ever do. So we're gonna keep it going. But yeah, if I was smart in a real life situation, I would come down on my bets because I would be up quite a bit. In fact, I would even, and I know this is against the rules, but I would even take that don't pass down. Some people will say, well, you know what, let's do that one. So I'm going to redo this, okay? We're going to bring our bets down, and let's put, this is a smart thing to do. Let's buy that 10 for 500. So that way it's a break even on a don't pass and all that stuff. And let's just go, I'll go 320 across on the other ones. That's a smart thing to do here. So that way we should be in profit no matter what here today. Okay. Yes. The mind says regress and the eye say press. 8 for 426. Yeah, I know, Clay. But anyhow, I did the smart thing here. We're good. We're good. Okay. All bets set. I have to remember that I am supposed to be an example for the community here. So that is the smart thing to do, and we'll play it smart to play. Wow. Okay. Oops, not a pass line. That's an ouch. So, okay. That is the end of the roll. Wow. Couldn't play down any better, I guess. 5, 4, 2, 3, and that's a primary hit, by the way. 3, 4, 7. Okay. So we actually ended up with a profit today of $800, $817 approximately. So that is awesome. Rail dump, says Matt Hatter. Wrong time to rail dump there, buddy. Lead by example, yes. Okay, let's look at our KPI results here today. I'm not happy with it, but we did come back at the end a little bit, especially with our betting, so we made a little bit of money. We went 10 shooters. I've never done 10 shooters in one session, maybe one other time. That's what it's. So that's a pretty high number of shooters, but we have 5.8 SOR, 4.1 SRR. Strong numbers, obviously, that's 7 in the center. The 10 was coming pretty strong on that last shooter as well. Box numbers and inside numbers were not far below expected. 4s and 10s were expected. Come out 7s are high. Horns are low. Fields are low. Hardways were almost expected as well. Looking at our dice roll results through the end of yesterday, 6,046 throws. It brings us to an SOR of 9.44, SRR was 6.69, and a BSR of 6.35. So I thank everybody for change of rhythm and energy. You're right, Clay, on that one. But anyhow, thank everybody for hanging in with me here today. We're trying to figure things out. We tried pretty much every dice set that I use on a normal basis. We tried changing grips, tried a little bit of everything. Just one of those days, things like this happens and that. But we had to adjust our betting, and that's what brought us back. We were down substantially, and we actually made a profit today. So that was a wise change of betting, even though I did go degen on the betting levels and that. But anyhow, it is what it is. I will be back tomorrow. So make sure that you can come back in. Hopefully the dice rolling will turn around. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous.